Well guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Italy. Different vlog, different...
Fly.
Same old Nicola. Different lake. So we have driven on from Lake Garda, some interesting roads driving down the eastern side through all the little tunnels, and then of course driving up the western side of Lake Como. More tunnels, more interesting tunnels with lots of fast moving trucks. But we have checked ourselves into a campsite here. I think there was a freer on the southern end that we passed, but we've actually checked ourselves into a campsite. We're here for a couple of days, and Nicola has a plan, and of course...
I thought you say Nicola has a hangover.
She has a hangover as well.
I had a migraine yesterday, so we couldn't really do much, and today I've got a very cheap and nasty gin-induced hangover.
As what happened whenever we were on Lake Garda, we're letting Nicola make some plans for the next couple of days, and
don't do that.
We know how that worked out last time.
At least I've got both my shoes, look. See that random shoe?
We know how that worked out last time.
I'm just ignoring you.
She doesn't realise that I'm trying to have a little pause so we can have a break so I can put a clip from last weekend. We know what happened last time.
I'm not getting back on one of these boats. It's closed. Do not let me plan anything ever again. This is just turning out to be one disaster after another.
So what's today's plan, Nicola?
Today's plan is to walk on the Sentiero del something or other path. I think it's also called the Wayfarer's Path. It's a donkey track or something, mule track, to Belano, where we're going to do something in addition to just visiting the town.
And what was the first thing you said, given the fact that this is your plan, what was the first thing you said whenever we got out of the van?
Which way do we go?
Anyway.
I'm checking out where that other shoe is because they look really nice and they look like they're your size.
Nope.
Too small?
Too small. Right. Enough of this.
We should probably be more concerned where the person that owns the shoe is, but you know.
He's hopping along somewhere.
I'm hungover, so I'm not really caring about much right now.
Right guys, let's go follow Nicola down some donkey path. Two asses here.
I hope we find some donkeys.
Hope we find some pizza. Less than 2 minutes in and we reached the dead end, had to turn around. Good start, Nicola.
I'm just wandering about like a lost dog because I'm just feeling too rough to contribute.
Well, given the fact that I'm having to assume the lead on this, your day, I hope I'm going to get some reward when we get to the little village. We finally found the path.
Well, you did. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so that's us now on the donkey path. Could do with a donkey ride to get up this hill.
I seriously need to get a grip. I just said Buenos Aires to someone. That's good evening.
Isn't that a place in Argentina? There's actually not too much of a climb, but get a really nice view over the little village that we're staying in.
I wish this hangover. This is a kill or cure for me. Oh look, jumpy water slide thing.
And the backdrop of the mountains as well. Ooh.
I've done what?
Watch out for the crazy dog.
Watch out for the crazy woman trying to walk the donkey path. I see no donkeys yet.
Carry on. She's still rambling. Where is she?
A tad warmer than I was expecting.
And we're still going up. Would someone please think about the donkeys? Having to climb up these steep slopes.
Where's my bale of hay?
Actually, you've been more on the lookout for George Clooney. Apparently he has a villa.
I'd only be interested in George Clooney right now if he was carrying me up here. Otherwise, you can forget it.
To be fair, carry me up here as well. I could be your George Clooney.
You are my George Clooney. Now carry me up here.
Sorry, I got a bad back. So you'd be pleased to know that I think this is the highest, well, highest-ish point.
Yeah, I see a slope just up there.
Always bringing the negative. I think you climb up about 350 metres.
Yeah, had I known that, may not have done it with a hangover.
But yeah, it looks like it's pretty much a up and down. And then the walk that we're hoping to do tomorrow looks like it's more along the flat. But some lovely views actually over to the little villages and things.
I'm just trying not to die right now.
Let's hope whenever we get around this corner, we're not faced with another 100 metres worth of climb, because I think someone would beat me to death with her donkey. Oh dear, we are going on up. Don't look.
Oh. Oh.
Now you sound like a donkey. Really beautiful views.
You
though.
know what? It's lovely. Yeah, it is lovely.
Good place to have a hangover.
It's weird because when I'm walking, because of the effort I'm having to put in, I'm not thinking about it. And then as soon as I stop, it comes back with a vengeance.
And that's the little village that we're heading towards, Belano. That's not a bad place to call home, is it? Some views over Lake Como. Might be a little bit problematic getting your Tesco's delivery, mind you. Onward. So we can now see the little town down below us. And one of the things I don't think Nicola has spotted is how short and sharp that downward's going to be, which also means
I can get bus hat back.
how short and sharp the up's going to be again.
I prefer that, I think, though, than this continuous uphill.
Right. Let's head down into Belano. Let's go. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello.
Oh, aren't you clever?
Oh.
Yes.
Always good to have a bit of dog therapy. Right, now I do think this is us on the way back down again. And we just passed a couple of hikers who come in the opposite direction, and they said, yeah, this little section on the way up is pretty gnarly.
Short and sharp.
Let's do it. Short and sharp down. Ooh, lizards, lizards. So this is us now walking through the outskirts of the little village of Belano, and we're still following the little orange signs, the donkey path. But it's quite interesting because it does bring you through all the little sort of back streets, side streets, really quiet. Oh, Church of St. Jeez. Thought I was sent for. Still going down through the town. Really quiet though. I've only seen about 3 or 4 other people. Oh, and I also worry that all the little shops will be closed, where we get little snacks. So much quieter than a lot of those villages in Garda. We are snacked up. We're going to sit here and have a bit of lunch and then go and explore Belano. I got jealous watching someone with a cheese and ham panini, and I've got an egg sandwich. Although I did. Crispies! Catch up in a bit. Oh, and fizzy pop. Not very good for you, but hey, I'm on my holiday. Right, suitably refreshed. Nice crisp sandwich. What's next, Nicola?
We're going to go to a gorge, but I'm not convinced this is taking us to the gorge. Maybe it is.
I said it was very odd that there was a gorge in the middle of the town, but what do I know, eh? It's up to her. Let's see whether we can find the gorge. It's really, really buzzy little town, actually. After not seeing anyone all the way over on the walk. Oh, goodness me. And we are heading towards Orido, which I think is just up here. Oh, I stand corrected. Right in the centre of the town is the entrance to the gorge, although Nicola just told me, compared to what we've done before, don't expect anything. €6 a pop as well, to not expect anything. €12 lighter, and we're into the gorge, which, as I said, is in the middle of the town.
Oh, baby, it's so damn dramatic. Sometimes I don't know where to go. Oh, he's my sunshine and my headache, but I keep coming back for more. Scary to admit that I'm falling.
So for a gorge that's in the middle of a town, that's not half bad. So that's us down from the gorge right into the clutches of a market. So as you would expect, I've lost Nicola. No idea where she is, so... Oh, Hang on a minute, she's right behind me. I do her a disservice. She was actually taking a touristic photograph rather than shopping for jewellery. I was doing you a disservice. I thought you were shopping for jewellery.
Oh, well, I was.
Oh.
But it's good to see, even in Lake Como, they still have tat.
Tat everywhere. And you
Not always, not
are
always.
a tourism tat queen.
I rarely buy anything these days.
Try to figure out what's on your mind. If I could, I would give you the whole world. Just let me get close to you too.
Well guys, that's our little day exploration of Bilano done and dusted. And then we are going to get the bus back actually.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow we have another walk that's actually going to bring us back to here, but from another town. But what we're going to do is we're just going to chill out the rest of the day, get the bus back, hang out around the van. Looks like a pretty nice day for it.
Yeah.
And we shall catch up tomorrow morning as we continue to explore Lake Como.
Anyway, good morning.
Good morning guys. So the cooks were at it again yesterday. We went to get the bus back to our van and we somehow managed to get on another free bus.
The driver was chuckling all the way back. We've got no idea whose bus we were on.
No, but
He just goes, get on, it's free today.
so bonus. But today we are actually getting the train. Be really annoyed.
Hopefully.
Yeah, be really annoyed if I've got to pay for it. And we're actually heading over to
Varena.
And then from Varena, we'll have a little mooch around there. We're actually going to get on another path that'll take us back to Bilano, which is where we'll then get another bus or train or some mode of transport back to here.
Now from Varena you can get to Bellagio or Menaggio, which are the two most popular towns. I think Bellagio is the top rated one, very chic and popular with all the posh villas. Now it's only 15 minutes by boat from Varena. We're going to have a look and see whether it's worth it, but I've got a feeling it's about 18-19 euros return for the pair of us. I'm not sure it's going to be worth it because it could just be Sermione all over again with billions of people.
I'm pretty sure you're just naming the Italian soccer team. Right guys, catch up in
Varena.
Yeah, clearly we don't pay for public transport anymore. No ticket inspector came by, no ticket office opened, no ticket paid for. Right, I reckon before we start our explorations, because even though this one's still in charge of our plans,
I've planned nothing.
so we're going to go grab ourselves a coffee. We'll catch you when we have a bit of a better plan.
We can even maybe get a cake with the money we're saving and not paying for anything.
Exactly. So we haven't actually made it on a little walk yet because we've been sucked in by the little side streets of Varena.
And there's lots that you can pay for. There's the Villa Monastery and there's Villa Cipressi or something, which houses the Botanic Gardens. But they're something like 10 euros and 14 euros respectively.
So this one here has been kind of creaking her neck
So
around
we
there.
went above the monastery and we could see pretty much what they were saying.
And they're obviously cashing in as well because a lot of the places will have a, if you want to do a photo shoot here, it's €300.
Yes. 2 people and 1 photographer.
Whereas this one here has already done her Instagram twirling for the morning. Look at this. She's twirling away like a champion. Right, let's carry on. All the people going to Bellagio, which I think is one of the more popular villages. Kind of glad we're not going to Bellagio now. Shh, I'm trying to vlog here. Yeah, so all these guys are off to Bellagio. Looks like there's also a car ferry that takes you across as well if you wanted to take your van over. But I think Nicola said it was something like €18 return, so we're going to give Bellagio a miss. Well, only a mere 2 hours after we were due to start the walk, time to do the walk. So we're going to climb up to Visio Castle, I think. And then it's a series, it's not just one path, it's a series of network of paths that will hopefully take us back to Milano. Oh, and it's 11:30 and we've already created and had our lunch. Egg sandwich, which...
Just for convenience though.
The bread that I bought yesterday seemed to have a very convenient little hole to put your egg in. Right, let's get some walking done. So I've climbed up to the castle. We weren't planning on going in, but we thought you might be able to get some views, but unfortunately not without tickets.
They've hidden it with trees.
But free toilets.
And I got a fridge magnet.
And Nicola got a fridge magnet, so bonus. Right, so I think now we head along the path. I think it said it was going to be about 2 hours. So
that should get us back in time, hopefully, for the 3 o'clock train.
The 3 o'clock, will it be free train? "20 kilometers an hour? This is a vehicle road? Really? Braver than I would be. And we're going back up the steps. I think this path is going to be a bit of a boop, 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 boop. It's quite a varied route, so you're kind of in the woods on little cobbled paths up and down through little stone villages, and then part of it obviously out here on the main road. Stunning views though, look at this.
Now we have Bellagio there and Menaggio there.
And Roberto Baggio here. We can actually see our final destination of Milano. It's been a really, really good walk, really varied.
It has been really good. It's about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, it was very undulating. And I just love how you walk through, a little bit like walking through history, because there's so many of these little sort of ramshackle of houses that obviously at some point were dwellings. That's the state we're in as well, we're ramshackled.
I think a new bit of me aches every day when I wake up. There's another area that's like, oh, that's hurting, why is that?
But yeah, I think this is us now making our final downward down into Milano. And just a little bit of information. So this walk that we've been on, in fact, Nicola will give a bit of information because I don't actually know.
Sentiero del Via Dante, I think it's called.
And I think in total length it's about 45k?
45k, I think,
yeah.
But it's part of the longer Camino San Columbus or something. Don't know where I got that info from.
Pulled it out of your sore ass.
I did. I did indeed.
It's a glute problem before you ask. And you fancied kind of maybe staying in a few different areas, then doing this walk over a few days would actually be pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know where it starts. I'm not quite sure.
Or where it finishes.
No.
Don't ask us. We know nothing.
I think we did a middle bit.
We did. Right, we're going to wander down to Milano. There's rumours of some refreshments. And then
I think we deserve it.
And we'll wait for our train.
Yeah, I don't think we'll make the 2 o'clock, so we have to kill an hour to wait for the 3 o'clock.
Shucks.
I'm not sure there's any buses on a Sunday. We couldn't find any, could we? So,
especially not free buses.
There might be a free bus somewhere.
Right, next stop, Milano. So we didn't pay for a ticket again. We're clearly the people who don't pay for public transport in Italy.
Not our fault. There was no ticket machine, no people, nothing was open.
Well guys, good morning. And that is our time at Lake Como, done and dusted. Quite enjoyed Lake Como actually. Really good to do those walks.
Yeah, it was.
So we now have a bit of a drive, probably about 10 hours driving over the next couple of days, and we're hoping by the middle of next week to maybe be in the Black Forest, and maybe for me, maybe get some autumn colours. Temperature certainly starting to drop, and in fact over the next coming days it looks like we're due some pretty heavy rain as well. So fun times. But yeah, the lakes, Lake Garda and Lake Como have been good, nice to do.
Yeah.
And
the places we picked to stay have been really good, really good, and not bad value for money actually.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Right, well once again, thanks a lot for following along, and until next time, no idea where we'll be. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.